Once again, July Wellness. Well, of course, they changed my name because I have a business account, but this is July Ja, 7 stars, coming at you with another Captain Obvious statement. So I know a lot of us already understand that when we are not feeling well or we are not feeling our best, it means that we are out of alignment. Think about your car. When the tires are misaligned, the car drives a little unsteady. It may rock or shake a little bit, especially at high speeds. Anything that's in disarray can make you feel also out of sorts a little bit. So when you are not in alignment with everything that your higher self knows or everything that God has intended for you, when you're not moving along that, I would say, in that journey, you start to feel kind of depressed. You start to feel feelings of inadequacy. You may have fears, sometimes even irrational fears. You might start to have anxieties, things that just make it difficult for you to get through your day and accomplish the simple things. And it for darn sure makes it hard to get back on track with the more important things. So just remember that we just need to stay in alignment. I'm going to see if I can find my old video where I gave an illustration of a circle rotating, but then there was a circle within that circle also rotating. However, the inner circle started to sort of rotate a little bit outside of the bigger circle that it was in. And I was like, we just need to realign ourselves and recalibrate until we are inside the bigger circle. We want to remain within that circle. That's our lane. That's our business. Anything outside of that is someone else's lane and someone else's business. More importantly, pertaining to us, that's God's business. That's God's lane. He'll handle all that. Whoever God is to you. I love y'all. Oh, I forgot the really important part. So, in order to get back into alignment, it's not as hard as we think. That's the thing that keeps us from realigning ourselves. We think that we have to jump through all sorts of hoops or do something or beat some type of insurmountable odds, and that is the furthest from the truth. Usually it's just one simple step, maybe one or two simple steps. We usually have like a really clear idea of what's supposed to happen, but a lot of times we feel as if that one thing is so intimidating, or it's just hard to stare it in the face and go in that direction. But once you've just poured out your heart, your contrite heart in prayer, or you've meditated on seeing the end result that you do want, where there is only bliss and happiness and peace and satisfaction, once you do that, you usually only have to take one step moving forward, and then God takes 10 steps toward you. Someone will either show up to help you along the way, or an opportunity just appears out of nowhere and literally falls into your lap. Or an idea drops into your mind. a download. And all of a sudden, you have the answer to what it is you needed. And I promise you, it's effortless. It's effortless. It's not something that we can't do. We turn it into something that we think we can't do. And a lot of times it's just like for me, when I was going through postpartum depression, I couldn't get out of bed. I could not get out of bed, you guys. And if I managed to get out of bed to try to accomplish something, there were only a few minor tasks that I could accomplish throughout the day before I was completely done in and back in bed. So, a lot of you who have been following me for a while may have heard this story before. My mom gave me a NutriBullet, and I put some spinach in it along with other veggies and some fruits and a little honey and a liquid base. And after that, I was literally scrubbing baseboards. Something that that most people don't just, get up and do. But in other words, the, moral of this story is just take that one step. I took that one step to go ahead and put the veggies in the NutriBullet, and then I was on my way. From there, after the postpartum depression, I ran 8 miles every day, every weekday. 8 miles. Now tell me that's not an inspiring story. So just take that one step, you guys. It is, I promise you, you're going to be so delighted by how easy it was. And it's just going to really, blow your mind when you see how it's not as bad as you anticipated. So